If South Africans really wanted the land, they would stop treating government promises as the only way change happens. Policy doesn't move because politicians feel generous that day. It moves because citizens make inaction politically expensive. Throughout history, every major shift in public policy has started with organized, sustained civic pressure. Petitions and protests are not symbolic acts. They are mechanisms that reveal the level of public will. When a petition gathers enough verified signatures, it forces committees to at least debate the issue. When protests stay consistent and coordinated, they shift media attention, they alter public perception, and they make the issue unavoidable for lawmakers who depend on votes to stay in power. The problem is that many South Africans protest for a day or they sign something online and expect transformation overnight. But effective advocacy requires persistence and structure. You don't just demand land reform, you track how the issue is tabled, who votes against it, and which department is delaying implementation. Change is not spontaneous, it's engineered, right? Through accountability and organized engagement. If South Africans really wanted the land, they would study how other movements made governments bend. In 2020, South Africa's gender based violence petition forced parliamentary hearings that resulted in stricter sentencing laws. Community driven energy petitions have influenced local municipalities to adopt renewable pilot projects. These were not miracles, they were results of coordination and follow up. The same principle applies to land reform. Citizens can form local advocacy groups, they can use data to build evidence for policy proposals, and collaborate with existing land rights organizations to strengthen their lobbying power. Instead of waiting for a politician to prioritize reform, communities can set the agenda themselves. Democracy only works when citizens use its tools intentionally. Petitions and protests are the starting points, but policy change happens when that pressure is sustained, when it's measured, and when it is publicly visible. The land question won't move through outrage, it will move through organized persistence that leaves the state with no option but to act.